After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, it's Davidson. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Throws it to the right. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. It's a bunch formation. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They open the conference championship game with a pass. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And this fire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. He fires downfield. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, and we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense, it puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
Looking to pass. It's back. He makes the grab. Breaks loose at the 45. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Canes with 1st and 10 here. Looks right for a quick completion. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Cade's hustled to the line to run that hurry up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. Touchdown, Canes. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Fire to the right side, complete. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Pressure is coming. Caught near the sticks. It's Haynes. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
High completion makes it second and medium. It's a keeper. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
It's third down after that run. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Running out of time in the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. To throw, it's Klubnik. It's a quick catch. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. It's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. grab near the sticks. It's Williams. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
And the Tigers looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Looking for a man. Touchdown, Tigers. Add 6 more points to the total. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Here's the handoff. He breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking downfield. It's back. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the Canes pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Quarterback drops back. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking for a receiver. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. He stopped short of the first down.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looking for some space. It's Lyle. He's got room to run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. After scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Throw. It's Klubnik. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. He got away from it. Don't see that often.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he shoved out of bounds, but the defense was short of the first down marker.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handle. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
makes it second and medium. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Close to the tight end. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense can set up with first down and goal.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quick throw caught on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Scanning the field. It's Beck. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Get closer to midfield now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Lyle. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This is not how you draw it up as an offense coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
And the back now goes in motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And now there's movement again. A tough moment for this offense. Mental mistakes, and they're moving backwards. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Beck. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it down the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Third down is a handoff. The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Well, the RPO gives you more options on your play. It can confuse the defense a bit as well. Here, they trust the quarterback to be able to make the right decision and get the football into the hands of the playmaker.
The Hurricanes will line up on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's Johnson. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, it's big-time play by the wide receiver. Makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
The Canes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's Beck. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion makes it second and short. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it again. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Canes will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Needs a completion here on 4th down. The pass rush closing in. The fourth down completion to the running back. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. Down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
And the Canes come to the line with 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami, to put them on top now.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. They'll give it to the back. Tackle, but 1st down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Randall. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch downfield. He made the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The offense continuing to build momentum. It's 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the...
He's in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
Set up now for the extra point try. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Scanning the field, it's back. The pocket breaking down. That's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Second down, they're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. Defense creates a big turnover, and that'll end the quarter of play. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Touchdown, Clemson. They jump on top now here in the fourth. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kurt, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. Quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. Let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. Going to move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's back. Moves out of the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Trying to find some room. It's Lyle. And he goes nowhere. Stopped full behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the 4th quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive.
Touchdown, Canes. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Makes the grab, it's Haynes. Breaks into the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. From the shotgun. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Big moment early in this championship game. Third down coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the run here, lets it go. Grab made by the tight end. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
QB decides to keep it here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's running out of time here. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
He hands it off from the gun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Here's the second down play. To throw, it's Klubnik. Bringing pressure. Trying to get the throw off. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Eighth play of this opening drive. It's 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Good throw to his receiver. Oh, and another incompletion.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
We got it. The field goal's good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. We'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. And right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Defense reaction quickly. A very short gain on the play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. Finding some room at the 25. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Tries to right with a quick throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking to set up a screen pass here.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have the sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back. It's Beck. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. The Hurricanes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Play action here on first down. Pressure is coming. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The Hurricanes bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. The coverage team will bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they go with the dagger concept here on this play, but unfortunately the quarterback could not get it to his intended target running on that vertical route.
To the air, it's Klubnik. This time, a completion. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
Looking to throw now on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Davidson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
High completion makes it second and medium. Play action fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. That was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. It's a quarterback keeper, and he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking to scramble. Quick throw to the left. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And they'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. And here's the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. The Canes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Throwing off play action. On the move now. Falls incomplete, but a flag on the play. Let's see who this is on. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. Second down play coming up for this offense. To the air, it's Beck. Not able to connect, incomplete. The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Randall. Breaking free at midfield. Now here he goes. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he can be a monster today.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Tigers, as they put 6 more on the board. And they'll set up with PAT. The PAT makes it 10-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Dropping back. It's Beck. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Well, that's exactly what you love to see here in this 2-minute offense. You come up with a big play, and all of a sudden your mindset gets much more aggressive. You're not thinking just about 3 points. Maybe take some shots, get the ball into the end zone.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. The deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Canes. A huge defensive score.
Boy, in an instant, Chris, you go from having a chance to cut into this lead to now being down double digits after the interception return for a touchdown. What a play by this defense.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Ball scooped up by the defense. It's a fumble. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, we're going to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They finish off the scoring drive.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The DB's backing off from the line now. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. The Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half was a handoff. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, great play here by a Clemson defender. Makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Throws it to the right. Oh, what a grab! And he'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Ball handed to the running back.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking downfield. It's Beck. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. They do a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
7th play of the drive coming up. The pass is intercepted. We'll bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Oh, he makes the catch. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Slides to avoid the big hit.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Important second down play coming up. To throw, it's Klubnik. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
The quarterback's got to do a better job here of reading the coverage. He was determined to get that ball thrown to this receiver, but they played double coverage. He still tries to throw it, and he almost threw an interception.
Play down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And he drops back in the gun. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Running back has it on a screen now. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
There you go, defense. Not fooled at all by that screen pass. Good job of flying to the football. The back had nowhere to go.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. And it's a comeback route. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Finding space at the 20. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. On the QB forced out of bounds. It'll be a big loss on the play. Good play by the defense.
I think this quarterback here is just desperate to try to make a play, and as he's trying to make that play, he's losing ground. This defensive speed is on display. Good job of getting him out of bounds.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. On the move now. Headed for the end zone. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
AT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Looking to throw. It's back. Grab down the middle. It's Lyle. He's found some room at the 45. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this 3rd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to win a 1st down play. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They flip it to him on a jet sweep. Bites off a defender. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a 1st down.
The Canes will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And the Canes are in the red zone. Pounding away with the run game. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Tight end goes in motion. A play action, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looking right, this one caught. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. With the catch, it's Williams. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
First down. Looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Haynes. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to throw again. He escapes the pocket. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Play fake, looking to throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
On the move, looking deep down the right side. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air.
Chris, this is a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the first down marker is on 4th and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got to prevent the receiver from getting to the marker, and they're unable to do it here.
Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Looking to scramble. He'll try a pass here. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Makes the catch. Can he get in?
Well, it's tough to play defense inside the 5-yard line. You're spread all over the field. They do a good job of pressuring, but more importantly, they keep the receiver short of the goal line.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. On the move now. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Moves out of the pocket. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tigers. Here we go. It's what you hope for. 4th quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, and all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's back. Catch made on the right side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Leaning on the run game here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Lyon. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? On the run, it's Fletcher. He's passing hits the marker and still going. They get him down, but that first down will be decisive and give us our new conference champs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And a timeout on the field. We'll talk some strategy, a crucial moment here. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.